Today, we're unveiling the top 5 notable Black history events in the state of Missouri. But before we begin, if you like this sort of content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to show your support. Now, let's get into it. Number 1, Dred Scott Case, 1846 to 1857. Enslaved man, Dred Scott, and his wife, Harriet, sued for their freedom in St. Louis, arguing that they had lived in free territories and thus should be considered free. The case eventually reached the U.S. Supreme Court, which issued the infamous 1857 decision declaring that African Americans had no rights which the white man was bound to respect. Though devastating, the ruling inflamed abolitionist sentiment and accelerated the country's march toward civil war. Today, the old courthouse in St. Louis, where the case began, is a National Historic Site. Number 2, St. Louis Race Riot, 1917. The East St. Louis Race Riot, though technically across the river in Illinois, had a massive impact on Missouri's black communities. As black workers migrated north for jobs, white hostility exploded into violent attacks, lynchings, and the destruction of black neighborhoods. Over 100 African Americans were killed. The event galvanized activists like W.E.B. Du Bois, who marched on Washington in protest. Missouri newspapers and black churches played key roles in mobilizing aid and resistance in the aftermath. Number 3. Lincoln University, founded by black Union soldiers 1866 in the aftermath of the Civil War. Members of the 62nd and 65th U.S. Colored Infantries used their own pay to found Lincoln Institute in Jefferson City, Missouri, with the goal of educating freed black people. Renamed Lincoln University, it remains one of the country's historically black colleges and universities. The institution stands as a powerful symbol of black self-determination and educational empowerment in the post-slavery era. Number 4. Desegregation of St. Louis Public Schools, 1954-1955. Following the Brown v. Board of Education ruling in 1954, St. Louis was one of the first major U.S. cities to begin desegregating its public schools. The process was slow and met with resistance, but it was notable for being more orderly than in many southern states. Black parents and local NAACP leaders played key roles in monitoring progress, documenting inequalities, and demanding accountability. The struggle laid the groundwork for ongoing battles over school equity in Missouri. Number 5. Missouri is the birthplace of several global black cultural figures. Josephine Baker, born in St. Louis in 19, rose from poverty to become an international performer, World War II spy, and civil rights activist. She rejected American racism by finding fame in France and later refused to perform for segregated audiences in the U.S. Her legacy continues to inspire. Jazz greats like T.S. Monk and Clark Terry, also from Missouri, helped shape the music that would define American culture. If you enjoyed this content and have not already liked, shared, and subscribed, please do. At Black Historia